Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dominions 4. As you recall, Abyssia has begun to make war on us in the west. Helheim still stands resolute in their capital, even though we have beat them back to this one province. And Baratos has engaged in war with another nation, leaving us to consolidate our forces in the north. I've set up our turn here. To see what happens, we'll go ahead and end the turn, but I'm also going to branch out our magic into more death spells so that we can start summoning more of those undead we're having so much trouble fighting. With that in mind, we're going to forge some of these magic skull staffs, which will increase the death magic of our mages and let us summon in some powerful undead. So with all of that set up, let's go ahead and end this turn and see if we can break the siege that Abyssia has us under here in the west. Alright, we have several battles to look at here. So first, an arrow appeared in the sky and struck one of our mages. It looks like this is up north. One of these enemies, probably Bertios here, is casting spells at us. Go ahead back to our turn result. There was a battle in the Sleepy Mountains. Let's view that battle. Looks like Abyssia attacking against some of the province defense that we have here. And here are some troops we haven't seen yet from Abyssia. This is their beast tamer. You can see that he causes animal awe, so if we attack him with animals, they'll have difficulty striking him. But he has abilities that make other animals underneath him have better morale when he commands them. We can see one of Abyssia's warlocks that are blood mages, so they use sacrificial virgins to power their magic. But then, as all Abyssians, they're fire resistant and have the heat ability. It looks like he's also summoned some spine devils to come battle us. These are spine devils, they've been in other battles, they're already wounded. We may actually just win this. There are a couple ogres as well, but I think we'll have just enough troops here to hold out. There we go. Abyssia is routed. We had, looks like we had a couple regular troops in that unit too, but mostly that was province defense. We ended up killing the beast trainer, killing the warlock apprentice. It looks like their warlord got away, but it's nice to see those guys get taken out. There was a battle in Gwyrth. This is us breaking the siege that they had us under. So what I've done is I've taken all of those mages, told them to cast their attack spells from the astral path, and then put them in the middle of our troops so they can hopefully not get killed right off. We have some magic troops. This is that same army that came in and attacked our province 2 turns ago. Let's see how we do against them. There's our astral spells being cast. This creature can fly, and as you can see, that's allowed it to move entirely across the battlefield, and this is why I buried our mages in the center, so that it wouldn't be able to get directly to them. And now we're moving forward to engage. Looks like our astral magic is doing work here, which is great. When it comes to the two troops between our countries, we're very similar in power. Theirs do have the advantage of the heat effect, which causes fire damage to those nearby them. But as far as actual skill in battle and our armor, we're almost exactly the same. I'll speed this up even more. It's hard to tell if we have the advantage currently or not. Our mages, if you've noticed, have stopped casting. It's because you can see their fatigue levels are over 100. This means that they're unable to do anything in the battle until their fatigue reduces. And we've routed Abyssia. Let's take a look at our losses. 23 Principi versus 40 of the Abyssian infantry. That's a win for us overall. We lost several standards, but all of our mages made it through just fine. And there's a battle in Farseer Mountains. This was just a territory in the north. We don't really have much in here. I think it's just province defense and a couple leftover troops who were kind of left on their own when they lost a battle earlier. They didn't send a lot either. It'll be interesting to see who takes this. Ah, it looks like they may be routing. There we go. And we held again. We lost 2 of those archers and 8 of our Principi, but we took out their beast trainer died as well. That's great. We're taking out leaders with every battle. That's really causing a lot more financial damage than us losing a couple of these Principi. A couple unexpected events. Province income going down. Again, people disappearing in the woods. There have been signs of some activity at the ancient ruin. It should perhaps be investigated by a mage. Otherwise, a thrifty adventurer could be sent to explore it. We're going to have to send somebody to check that out in a second. An unexpected event occurred in the ancient woods. A treasure's been found. A whole bunch of gold, some gems, and some black full plate steel. And we've cured some more afflictions. So here, I believe, is where we saw that message about some ruins having something happen. So let's go ahead and take one of our mages, and we'll have her enter the magic site. If I can find the right section here. Ooh, she might not be able to. We may have to wait a turn to send somebody into... Ah, we need a nature mage to enter those ruins. Well, we have some extra gold now. And we know that right next to here, actually, we can recruit a nature mage in the form of these jade sorceresses. So let's go ahead and recruit one so we can find out what's happening in the ruins. We want to make sure we're well defended here in the north. So we'll continue. I think I'd prefer the Jade Priestess over the Witch Doctors. We're going to continue to recruit the Augurs. And we're going to build up our troop strength up here. In the south, we want to make sure that this province holds. Same for this province. Thank goodness we left some random troops in there, but I think just a few extra will help. We need to continue to recruit on our front lines. More of these augurs, and more of our standard Principi. I've decided to have us build a fortress castle here so that we can just recruit troops and kind of bottle Helheim in until we figure out a way to deal with them. which again will be those undead mages that we're going to be coming in. Speaking of the undead mages, we've completed construction of those magic items. So, up here, we have Dagalis, who has 3 death magic. We're going to give her one of those staffs. That makes her a 4 death magic mage. And that means that she now has 4 levels of death magic to summon with. We need to go ahead and change our research to conjuration. And in 2 turns, she'll be able to summon a Bane Lord. And then after that, she'll be able to summon Mountain Fiends and Harvesters of Sorrows. These are other undead mages, and we're just going to build up a group of undead mages to fight the undead. So we have that set up in the north. We've beaten Abyssia back. As you can see, both of these provinces can only be attacked from the south, and they only have those troops kind of running from the assault we just performed. Let's press our advantage while we can. These backup troops that we're moving, want to make sure that we keep pressing forward. We're recruiting. We're continuing to recruit here. I'm going to save some of our gold to keep that recruitment just flowing. So let's go ahead and end this turn. Move on one more. Without us engaging in too many battles, hopefully the turn resolution will happen quickly. Alrighty. A report from Sefekte. Again, some flame bolts have appeared. Looks like we lost 5 units were killed. Again, I'm pretty sure Baratos is shooting those at us. We're just losing troops every turn. There was a battle in Scraw Point. That's us chasing down the remnants of this Abyssian army. Again, our mages kind of encased in a wall of steel. And it looks like province defense, and then the left remainder of that army that we just kicked out of our castle province. We'll go ahead and hit them with a bunch of magic. And then our troops will go ahead and move in. It looks like it's just going to be some horse archers in a moment, which we should mow through. There they go, they've run. So we took that, losing 9 Principe. We did lose 2 of our augurs. Most likely one of the enemy got past our wall of steel, but we took out that beast trainer and the remaining infantry that had attacked us. Some unexpected events, a wave of religious zeal swept the province, and a group of lowborn soldiers committed to our cause has joined our army, some free troops. A hailstorm devastated the countryside, causing some issues in that one province. Marcius the Augur foreseen a major event that will occur in 3 months. Luck has increased worldwide. And then we've cleared some more battle afflictions. So, let's see what we're looking at from Abyssia here. If we take this province and we build a fortress here, that'll give us a good staging point to attack in multiple directions with our armies. We'll be close to taking another throne. That'll give us 3 thrones out of the 7 total we need to win if we decide to try and win that way. And we'll be increasing our income by quite a bit once we take the other territories around this castle. Since there's not much around this territory, I'm going to have us continue to press our advantage And we're going to have this reinforcement army continue to move up. Again, we're continuing our recruitment. We're building that fortress here. We have our prophet preaching. And we've got this new nature mage, Guy. Let's move her up so she can investigate those ruins in a turn. We're still waiting to finish our research so that we can cast those spells. Go ahead and end the turn again. Oh, we have quite a few battles. So, we've completed our research and conjuration. So now we can cast level 5 conjuration spells, including reviving a Bane Lord. And we're 1 level away from being able to summon specters, which are a mage commander with undead magic. It looks like Dastardly Abyssia has begun to send assassins against our troops. I'm going to go ahead and just see if they were successful. So we lost an augur. We lost a commander. And we lost another commander. Which province was this in? So right here they sent those assassins. So we're going to need to make sure that we have a good patrol bonus in our territories that we control. And we're also going to need to make sure that we're protecting our commanders with some type of bodyguard. Sorry, I hit the wrong button there. Our undefended province of Keke has been conquered by the enemy. Again, we forgot to put a province defense in there. There's a battle in Towin. This was that territory we just attacked. I believe there's a single... Well, it looks like there was also some province defense in here. Again, letting our augurs chew through them. The rest of this is militia and province defense, nothing we need to worry about. We lost 1 augur again, but we did take out all of their troops. An unexpected event, a barbarian horde has attacked and pillaged a province. There was a battle in Scraw Point where our troops, left with no commanders, just the augurs, were wiped out by those barbarians. We have that siege in Sefekte where they've come in with no province defense, and 2 battle afflictions were cured. We're going to go ahead and kick Bertios out of our territory next episode, along with reinforcing the south and continuing our battle against Abyssia in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks very much, and we hope to see you soon.